Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Pench, and welcome back to Overcrowd. So we're still here in Chestnut Corner in Zone 3, and the big thing that we did last time kind of happened at the end of the last part, and it was that we started building down here. We put in a second entrance. So over here on, it's called Entrance H. I think I prefer it when they've actually got their names. So for example here, this is Struggle Road. That one over there is, what's that called? That's Monarch Street. But I think when you build an entrance, it then just gives it a it just gives it a letter. So we've got Entrance E was our original one, and now Entrance H. But whatever the case, we started building down here in order to get more people in, because obviously another entrance can bring in more passengers. More passengers can be paying more money. However, this is broken. This little entranceway down here, it will not work, and it will never work with the space and the layout that we've got available. It's just not going to happen. This ticket machine here is in the way. And at the end of the last part, I was going, hang on, what does this message mean here? Configure your signage. There's no route from entrance H to platform 1. Yes, there is. Look, there's a turnstile. But of course, if we look here, what's sitting upon the in arrow of that particular turnstile, it is this ticket machine. This ticket machine is very much in the way. There's nowhere for it to go. There is nowhere for this thing to go. It can't go in the corner because then it overlaps with the entrance. So it can't go there. It can't go over here. There's nowhere for it to go. This ticket machine does not fit. So we need to do something. And I have a plan. Oh, and it's brilliant. Everyone loves a Geek Cupboard plan because it will surely work and be faultless. So what we're going to do is this room just here. This is our utility room with all the lovely generators and the little capacitor and the fuel barrels and the little sort of wheelie trash bin thing. We're going to move this room. We're going to put that room down here. It's going to go near to the staff room, which is lovely. We'll put it sort of just here. So it's near the staff room. So if the staff do need to do something, they can run out very quickly and top up the generators and come back here rather than having to run up what? Well, run down again. So 1, 2, 3, 4 flights of stairs in theory to go and top the generators up. And then that means that if we then lower this ground down, get all this space done, lower it down, then we can build the ticket machines over that way from here, if that makes sense. So we'll have a little bit more room over here. We can put the ticket machines where the utility room would be, but the utility room will just be 2 floors lower. I think that's what we're going to have to do. However, we do need to move this thing first, and this is not going to be straightforward. I foresee this being a pain. However, it's 3 a.m, so it's all, it's setup mode. Yeah, there you go. In setup mode before opening, there is no time, which is a bit weird. There is no time. But so it's all fine. It's all good. So we can move things around with impunity. We're not going to suffer penalties and all that kind of stuff. So we need to get ourselves some floor. That's what we need to do. So let's grab, where's that going to go to? About there? Yeah, that'll do. That's okay. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money to build that. Really? I've got 400. That's going to cost 480 monies. Okay, right. My plan might not have worked quite as well. Maybe we need to build 2 utility rooms and just move some of those around a little bit and then eventually start expanding this one. Hang on. Right, let's flip the camera around ever so slightly. There we go. Yeah, when you look at it from a different angle, it does make a bit of a difference, doesn't it? So, we want to build then, just here. Let's just build a very small room like that for 240 monies. Now, the thing is, we can then sell... Oh, no, we can't sell that, though, can we? We can't sell any of this. We just want to lower this down. Right, come out of that. And then we want to make that, utility room. That's not going to work either, is it? That's not going to work because we're not going to be able to afford it. Hang on, infrastructure. Utility room is 10 per tile. So that's 120 of our money gone. We also need to keep some money behind to pay people. Right, okay. What we might need to do is... we might need to just run time on a bit. Can we close this? Yeah, close that. Don't open that. That's shut. That's now closed again. Nobody come in through entrance H. Entrance H is very much locked away. We might just need to run it through another day. Get a big pile of money, because that's not that much money when we've got to pay wages. Get some more money in, and then we might be able to work on this little plan. Because I want to move it all in one go. I'd really like to move it all in one go. So maybe we need to run it through a whole day. I think that might be the best thing that we can do. So right now, however, Thomas, you seem to have the fuel can. Can you go and refuel some generators, please? In fact, the big one very much needs refueling. Go and fill up the big fancy pants generator. So yeah, let's move Tom on nice and fast. He can go and just refill some generators, use up the fuel in the barrels, and then... No, he's going back to have a rest. Right, I'm going to have to instruct him to do every single one of the generators. Okay, there we go. And that one. Come on. So do all this stuff. And then I guess actually it might be opening time by then. I guess it might be opening time. No, he's decided to just bail still. He's very determined to go and have a sit down. Here's Thomas. But okay, we're on it. We'll monitor him. We'll make sure he fills up all the generators. Okay, now we've only got £165. Now we're going to shell out quite a bit of money. Are we going to be left with something like £15? We're on minus £31. Hooray! We do have a new goal though. We have a new goal, which was build some air conditioning. However, we do need to get some money in, or people are just going to leave. Because, well, the staff are going to leave. The staff are just going to go, no, I'm not going to stay here anymore. Away with me. You can't pay me. Somebody has come in and bought a ticket. Thank you very much. Well done. Good job. So let's get you out more onto the platform to go and yell at people. Taylor... You are litter picking. Yeah, go and do that one. There's a bit of litter in that bin for now. That's fine. And Thomas, you can just sort of go and stand around up there just in case, there's a baddie or something needs fixing or whatever. But no, they've just vanished. They've just vanished. Okay, fine. Right, this is a problem then. Now we've only got one staff member. However, at least it's more. At least more is here to yell at people with a megaphone. So we might be okay. I think now... we can probably get those guys back in. Come on, let's get them back in. Right, on shift. Off shift, sorry. Let's get you... Oh, there's that a new button? Is that a new fire button? I don't remember seeing that before. Let's get you on shift. Now, 124 down to 78. It's very expensive to get the staff on board. Right, we'll get you in. And then we might have to leave it until we've got, say, 120 again. And then we'll get you back in. Right, marvellous. And I think they've lost all their equipment. Right, okay, right. Let's get everyone kitted back up. Because we need everybody, ready to face the rigours of the day. So yeah, let's get them all their tools and get them all set up. Now I'm wondering with our plan here, maybe it's worth just shrinking that room down a little bit, but still keeping this wheelie bin up here. Maybe keep a wheelie bin and a couple of generators and a fuel barrel, or maybe even just keep a wheelie bin. Because otherwise, when they empty a bin up here, there's a couple of bins over here right in the corner, they're going to get very, very irritated, having to go all the way down here to put stuff in the bin, to then come all the way back up again. So maybe we keep that, even if we just kept the door just there and that bin. I don't know how big these need to be, but even if we get another 3 squares out of that, that would be great. I suppose we could try and rejig things a little bit. But yeah, that is the plan. We've got to move that. We've got to move that before we can open up our next thing. Right, you, go and empty some more bins. That's got 4 in. That's got 4 in. So you're emptying bins. You're yelling at people. Here comes another train coming in. If I can click the button. We need to get the signal relay thing in as well. That'd be really useful if we get one of those in, because that means that the trains can be called by me pressing a button rather than having to go down and click on the little sort of green go button. But yeah, it all costs money. It all costs money. And in the minute, we don't have loads of it. Although, right now, if you guys clear off, yes, there, what we could do is we could possibly put in the utility room, the start of one. Okay, marvellous. The other thing is, we can't move anything here because it will cost us reputation if we start moving stuff around while it's open. But at least that's in. And at least we can actually maybe start doing that as well. Maybe do that. And then expand the, utility room. Expand the utility room out like that. That gives us a bit of an idea of what it's going to look like. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. That's good. And we've got a bit of money left as well. Everything seems to be going quite nicely. So let's just try and get to the end of the day. Let's try and get to 11 o'clock at night. And then we'll see what money we've got. And then we'll start moving all this stuff around. A commuter is having a cardiac arrest in your station. Oh, well, I'm glad you've chosen my station. That's very kind of you. Without urgent medical assistance, they will die. Marvellous. Causing your station major reputation loss. That is a little bit harsh, isn't it? It's not my fault that they've come and had a heart attack in my station. It wasn't my station's fault. They might have a gammy heart or something. They might have been, incredibly unhealthy eating or something. Okay, fine. So we need the defibrillator. Do we even have a defibrillator? Right, pause time a second. Am I going to have to go and build a defibrillator? This person is a bit dead. This person is a little bit dead currently. We do have space just there. Defibrillator. Tools. Do I have one of those? No, but I can easily get one. Right, there's a drip. Let's get a defibrillator. Yay, I'm glad we have some bond spare. Right, now I've got to buy one. I hope they're cheap. I hope defibrillators are cheap. Defibrillators, 150, a mere snip to save somebody's life. Right, okay, who is the nearest up here? Okay, this thing is broken. That's fine. We're just going to have to put up with it being broken. So Moore is just there. Thomas is there. Taylor is there. Okay, so it's going to be Taylor or Thomas. Who is the better at medical? So Ethan has got 56 medical. Tom 17. Right, okay. Right, Taylor, your time is now. Go and grab a defibrillatory thingamajig. We'll put it onto normal speed as well because I'm going to struggle with this. Right, I think he's running off to do the stuff right now. I think he's realised that that person needs defibrillating and he's going, yes. Oh, they're alive. Oh, they're alive. This is beautiful. There you are. There you go, sir. Well done. We've kept you alive. Someone's put a body. No, not a body. Don't bring the reputation down, thank you very much. Where's he going now? Is he going to put it back? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Right, go and pick up that thing, though. Oh, hang on a minute. And the litter picker. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, like that combo. That's a good combo of things. Are there any bins that need emptying particularly? It doesn't look like it. What a change in pace. You've just saved somebody's life and now I'm sending you to empty the bin. It's an unusual job working in there in this tube. Right, okay, you do that. And he's fixing the turnstile there. Right, okay, this is all looking good. We're getting quite a bit of money. We really need this second one open. We really need that open just to haul in the monies. That would be great. Because then we'll have two lots of sort of paying routes where people are going to come in up here and come in down here. And maybe, just maybe, if we do it right over there, we could get ourselves, I think we can have 2 ticket machines over that side, and maybe we could get the hotdog stand we unlocked. That would be very exciting indeed. A vandal has entered the station. Okay, right, we need to watch, but yeah, we've not witnessed you doing anything yet, but there is a vandal just here who's going to do some vandaling. Please don't do any vandaling. Just go away. We've already had someone nearly die of a heart attack. If you could clear off, that would be great. Right, we're not waiting on a train. Right, he's going over here. Don't vandalise the phone box. Oh, it's such an easy tug. Oh, no, he's vandalised the bin. Right, hang on. You, Sonny. No. What are you doing? Go. Stop the criminal. Don't go and look at that. You're nicked, Sonny Jim. There you go. Right, off to the prison with you. But you've been arrested, but you're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to get on the tube train and go to jail. Okay. Well done, you. That's very diligent. Right, everybody needs a little break. People are thirsty. Apart from Thomas, who is not thirsty. Right, call the train. I need to remember to call the trains. Must do that. Okay, I know he went out those doors. He went out of the closed lock gate. Brilliant. Okay, well done. At least you've cleared off out my station. That's the main thing. Also, why is the defibrillator thing flashing on and off in there? I'm a little bit confused as to why it's flickering on and off. What's going on? Why is it doing that? Should it be doing that? Is it implying that nobody's using it or something's wrong with it? I don't think anything's wrong with it. It looks fine to me, so I'm not entirely sure. Right, Thomas, you come down here and have a break. They've had a bit of a break. Moore, get out onto the station. Taylor, go and empty some bins or something. That's got 2 in. That's got 2 in. That's not really very much. That's got 2. That's got 2. Okay, just go and sort of stand around up there. Stand around up there and make yourself look busy. Your commuters are getting too hot. Well, it's just one thing after another, isn't it? Good grief. All the machinery, power generators, trains and people make heat. You can see an infrared heat map of your station by using the view toggle in the HUD in the top corner. Okay, we should do that shortly. You can dissipate heat by unlocking fans or aircon units in your procurement tree. Entrances and air vents also allow heat to escape your station. Okay, now one of the things did pop up and say build an air vent, didn't it? We've got all sorts of things. Build a flower store for 1,140 monies. Wow, the mayor really loves flowers. Okay, brilliant. Aircon gets us £1,000. A large plant gets us 901. Now we could start doing some of this. I wouldn't mind getting an extra staff member if we were going to have plants, because we're going to need somebody with a watering can to go and water them all. So maybe we think about getting a staff member in at some point. So, okay, so we've got a PA, which we could use. That'd be okay. Flower stall and aircon. So let's have a look up here at the heat thing. So where's the heat thing? Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly boiling our station, is it? It's not exactly the toastiest station. Just here is a little bit warm. This bench, for some reason, this bench is very, very warm. This lady here, she is clearly very, very hot. She's a very hot lady. Other than that, there's a slightly warm tile just there. Oh no, the white is hot. Oh, I've completely misunderstood. The station up here is absolutely roasting then. Yeah, it's white hot. Oh, yeah, look, there's a temperature sign thing just there saying someone's too hot. Okay, right, we'll have to look at that. We shall have to look at that, of course, yes, because you get things that are white hot, don't you? Right, let's just call a train before I forget. Procurement. Did we have aircon? Did we unlock the aircon? Oh, no, we've got the purifier. Let's unlock the aircon. Air conditioning can be used to reduce heat in rooms only. It's going to cost 5 bonds. We've got 16, absolutely. So let's do that. And then let's see how horribly extortionate this is going to be. Aircon, 500 monies. Really? Really? Oh, and it's... Oh, hang on. It has to sit like that. Hang on a minute. Where does it say? It has to go into a specific room, does it? It can't just go anywhere. Staff room, tool room, med bay, security station, utility room, control room. Oh, so it can't just go on the concourse. It has to go into one of the rooms. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Everyone's going to have to just put up with being a little bit warm for another couple of hours. Okay, so a commuter has become too hot. Without enough space or ventilation, your station will get hotter than Satan's bottom, losing you rep. I've never really considered the temperature of Satan's bottom, but now I know it's really quite warm. Okay, if commuters get too hot, they will pass out with heat stroke. And yes, use the thermo-imaging thing. Okay, we just have to hope that whoever is too hot, you're just there, it's too hot. We're working on it. But now it's 11 o'clock and you can all just clear off home. This is brilliant. Right, so let's make sure all our staff people come back into here. So everybody come back into here, please, for now. Go and have a little rest. Go and have a little sit down. It's all fine. Thomas, yep, you come down here as well. Go and get something to eat or whatever. Right, let's make sure that everybody has cleared the station. Okay, so good things. Reputation went up because the journey was complete. They got some retail bargains. They got some map assistance. It's well lit. All the kind of normal stuff. Problems, we're seeing some new things creeping into cardiac arrest, vandalism, too hot. 1%. The big thing still, though, overcrowded. We do need to do something about that. Gloomy? Where was it gloomy? Oh, it might have been the little alcove that we carved out to put the new utility room in before we'd actually got it, set up as a utility room. Maybe that was a bit gloomy. Maybe people thought it was a bit gloomy. But whatever the case, it's okay. We've got 68% reputation. That has gone up. It wasn't quite that earlier, was it? So now we need to move these things. So we're going to move all this down into here. So let's see how we go. So hold left click to move. It should be okay. Oh, they've got to be empty. They've got to be empty to move. Oh, that's really irritating because then it's going to be time for everybody to open. And that's going to cost us reputation. Maybe we just have to sell that. Now, can we move this? Hold left click to move. Yeah, okay. We can do all this stuff. So let's put some of the generators down into our new generator room. Yay for generators. So we'll put them like that. We'll put that there. Now, see, this room is not quite as efficient as the other one. Right, we'll grab the big generator. We'll put you in that corner. I do want the bin. Let's try and flip it round a bit. Oh, dear me, that looks awful. There, that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? That looks easier to use. We want to get a barrel because we want to get them nice and easy to access. So we'll put the barrel just there, like that. And then we do want to get the bin. How about... We've got 1,146. Let's just buy a new wheelie bin. We'll just put that there, look. It's all fine. And then we've got ourselves the capacitor thingamajig. Now, where's that going to live? Ah, that can live just there. Okay, that's fine. Grab that generator. So flip it round. Tuck that just there. And then if we expand it out one more, we can get the barrel in and have a little bit of room for something else. So let's do that. I think we've got the money for it. So, yep, drag that out. Go to infrastructure, utility room just there, marvellous. Okay, come out of that, grab the barrel, put the barrel in that corner then, why not? And then we've got room for another thing. So now that room is going to be empty. If we can sell the bin, I think we can. I cannot sell contains litter. That is incredibly irritating, isn't it? The whole point of a wheelie bin is that it's on wheels. Where if it's full of rubbish, you can move it around on its wheels. Why can't we just move it? That's the whole point. It's called a wheelie bin. It's got wheels. You can wheelie it around the place. Okay, so we can't do anything with that, which is unfortunate. However, what happens if we try and sell the utility room? Does the bin go with it? Let's try it. Rooms must be empty to sell. Okay, so we can't do anything with that room. right now. We have to wait for the wheelie bin to be empty, and that has to happen at 7 in the morning, which means that we can't really do anything with this yet, which means that thing, we might have to open that a bit later on. Okay, but this down here is looking good. This is okay. So now what can we do with, where was the aircon thing? Where was the aircon? So air conditioning can be used to reduce heat in rooms only. Okay, so the air vent, place air vents on concourse walls to help dissipate heat. Ah, that's what we wanted. Yeah, there we go. Let's put a vent just there. That is 50 of your monies, but that's quite well spent. That was hot just there. We'll put one there as well, and we can put one. Can we put one down here? Oh, we can put one just there. Oh, that's quite good as you come down the stairs to cool you down, and then maybe one at the bottom of the stairs. Can we do that? Or one just there, look. Let's just sort of get some air moving around here. So a couple of vents. So really, I need to run it through to the sort of next morning when that thing is empty, and then we can start working on this. And then eventually we'll be able to open that up and it'll all be lovely. And then we'll get loads of money and everything will be fine. However, right now, Thomas, you have a job. Go and refill some generators, please. Absolutely, just go and stock them all back up. It's fine. They all need doing. Might as well just fill them all up now. And Thomas has leveled up, which is lovely. Oh, he's very good. He is very, very good. Okay, so we've got 6 in stamina and 5 in everything else. Let's increase his speed, shall we? Let's make him a bit quicker. Let's level you up. You're very good. You're by far our best person in terms of the actual attributes. Hang on, let's check you. Yeah, you are. You're the best. Thomas, you're the best. You cannot leave ever. You must stay with us for all time. It would be nice if you had like an hour's grace in between them emptying the bins and restocking the fuel barrels. Because it does feel a bit like, because that wheelie bin is in that room, I can't do anything now until that wheelie bin is emptied. That's going to happen momentarily. In fact, we'll have 2 bins to pay for, which is annoying. Oh my goodness me. It just keeps on piling in, doesn't it? Right, another different type of person. A drunk commuter has staggered into you station or your station. Drunks will puke in your station, leaving pools of vomit in their wake. They're prone to bouts of violence. They punch nearby commuters who they falsely believe look to them funny. A night in the drunk tank and a long look in the mirror is what they need. You can taser them. Go and taser the drunks. Right, okay, so a drunk person is here. Right, we need to go and deal with this. Taylor, go and deal with the drunk. Hang on, can we deal with the drunk? I'm not entirely sure we can deal with the drunk person. They didn't seem to want to do anything. Right, more, go and do that. And Thomas, you can start refilling a generator or 2 because that's absolutely fine. And whilst that's happening, now let's sell this. Let's do this. Now, Joe what? Joe what? Rather than having... We will have to pay a little bit at the end of every day to have another wheelie bin. But rather than buying it again, I'm sure it's fine. We'll just left click and move it. We'll just move it. Yeah, and it says moving objects when your station is open incurs a penalty. So I can never really do anything with it. Do you know what then? Let's sell it. Let's just get rid of it. Boom. And let's sell that room. Boom. Marvellous. Okay, that is sold. Now if we lower all that ground down 2 levels, that means we can get this entrance into play, which is going to be very, very good. So that room possibly could do with being made a tiny bit bigger. We're going to need some more tools, aren't we, at some point? There's going to be another set of tools required. So let's move that. Let's expand that out by 1 more. So let's go tool room 1 more, like that. And then sculpt the floor. And let's, what is it? Which one is it? It's right click to lower it, isn't it? So if we go lower... That did not go according to plan, but okay. Hang on, do that. Lower, and then that bit lower. Yeah, down to here, look. Lower this. Hang on. That's not word to talk. Lower the ground. No, I've broken it. I've broken the whole thing. Right, hang on. Lower all of that there. Lower all of it. Apart from this bit. Why isn't this lowering? Oh no, what have I done? Okay, what if I raise up that bit of floor next to it and then I can try and lower that bit? It doesn't want to lower that bit of floor. I'm not entirely sure why. I suspect that might possibly be a bit of a bug in there because I can't see any reason why that particular bit of ground needs to remain. But yeah, I can't lower it. It doesn't work. I can't sort of raise up other bits of ground and then lower it with it. So it's just sort of fixed in place. I don't really know why. Unless we change that tool room. Can we drag that? Is that going to break that? That might break the tool room, though. If I suddenly start dragging tool rooms onto different levels, that's going to go a bit strange as well, isn't it? Can you sell individual bits of tool room? Can we just do that? Can we just change that again? Get rid of those tiles. Is that something we can do? Hang on. Tool room. Can we undo that? Can we just get rid of that? No, we can't sell the bits of tool room. Okay, hang on. Can we sell individual tiles? No, that will be bad. That's selling the entire tool room. Don't do that. Okay, right. That's not gone. It's not gone entirely according to plan. It's not a disaster, however. We can now put these things over here. But the only thing is, because we're open, we're going to start moving these things around. That means that we've got to wait yet another day. We've got to do an entire other day before we can then wait for 11 o'clock at night. Everyone's cleared out. It's then going to be free to move all these things around and start building stuff up again, which is a little bit of a faff, isn't it, to be honest? I wonder if we can just move that. Take a bit of a reputation hit. I don't imagine it's going to be that much. Minus 20 rep per cell. Yeah, that sounds quite a lot. Yeah, we're going to have to wait another entire day, aren't we? We have to wait another whole day to run through before we can then start working on this. Okay, right, well, let's get a whole day out of the way. Let's call a train. Let's also see what happens with the drunk. Drunk person, you don't look very drunk. You don't look drunk. You're not staggering around. You're not calling anyone your very bestest friend. Also, good job. Good job, Taylor. You just walked straight past the drunk person. Hang on. Go and do the crime desk thing. Right, Taylor, go. Are they not drunk anymore? Hang on. That person just vanished. Was that not the drunk person? Are you the drunk person? Okay, there was a drunk person. I'm fairly certain there was a drunk person. The drunk person just decided they sobered up and realised the error of their ways and went home in shame. They did the walk of shame. Okay, I think everything else is going quite nicely. So yeah, the train is in. Thomas seems to have refilled some, if not all, of the fuel things. Go and refill the big one, please, Thomas. That'd be best. So, yeah, okay, right. Let's just run through another day. Let's just get to 11 o'clock at night, and then we can start working on our new bit over here. Okay, our reputation is going to take a bit of a beating because both of our ticket machines broke down at exactly the same time. So they're now giving off a good old pile of noxious fumes for people to breathe in, but people are getting a bit grumpy about that. Also, there is a terrible vandal wandering about, so we're keeping an eye on them. Oh, there you go. Right, they've done some damage. You there, madam, away with you. Did you just hit him? That is not mean. We do not deserve that in our workplace. Thank you very much. So, right, you fixed that. Right, go and repair this. The temperature in your station is inhumane, and now one of your commuters has passed out. Oh my goodness. Unsurprisingly, this upsets nearby commuters who would prefer not to encounter bodies during their journey and generates negative rep. Okay, right, hang on. Now we've got a fainted person. Where is the fainted person? Over here? Is it that hot just there? It really is that hot just there in this closed part of the station that people shouldn't be wandering around in. Why is it that hot? I thought it was supposed to be machines that made it that hot. There's nothing there. There is nothing in this part of the station to make it hot. Oh, okay, fine. And these do nothing at all. These air vents don't really seem to do anything at all. It's very hot over there. We possibly need to do something about the heat over that side. Okay, fine. We'll have a look at that in a bit. It's nice and cool over here. It's very hot just there. You're right. So a person here has fainted. They need a drip. This is yet another tool that we need to deploy. So now we need the drip, which we unlock to get the defibrillator. So we'll pop the drip just there. Right, and now we want Thomas to go and get the drip. So Thomas, run over and get that because this person has fainted. So we need to do this. Right, now Thomas, go down to here. Now, fortunately, this person is out the way. They're out the way, so not many people are going to happen across this and go, oh my goodness me, a body. Hopefully, nobody's seen it. If you can quickly sort of revive them as well, that'd be great. There you go. Just give them a drink. Do they need a drip? Just pour some water on them. It's fine. Right, there we go. And are they coming back to life yet? Still no. Still no. Are they actually gone? Have we just killed someone in our station? It would be good if we could keep you alive. It's taking an awful long time. Yay! You've been revived. Ah, marvellous. Right, and I think you're going for a break. Oh no, you're very diligently going to go and refill the fuel cans. Oh, well done. Well done. Right, more. Very quickly run into here and just grab yourself a drink or something quick. Just have a bit of a break. And where's our other guy? Taylor. Just keep. Oh no. Hang on. You're down. Hang on. Right, Thomas. No, right. You stay up there. You go up there and do keep on police watch. And Thomas, you go and repair this thing now. There we go. And Moore's having a break. Right. Okay. I'm sure it's all fine. It's sort of all in hand. Somebody else has passed out from heat stroke. Stop going into the areas where you're not supposed to go. Okay. Right. We're going to give this person a drip because that's going to cause more reputation loss than that thing being a bit broken. So come on. What is going on over here? Why are people just collapsing left, right and centre? Please stop wandering into this area. Right. The other thing is I need to put a fence there. But now if I put a fence there, they're all going to get stuck. So I can't do anything about it. Right. Air vents. Let's just pop an air vent in. There we go. That might help dissipate some of the heat. Maybe. Does it work in any way, shape or form? No, it really doesn't. Down here is just some sort of super oven for some obscure reason. I don't really know why. Okay, right. Thomas, you need to do stuff very quickly. That person's going to pass out as well. Okay, right. This is good. Now he's gone over to help that person. Brilliant. We need to keep things nice and cool. Also, this thing is still broken. Right. Can you all stop passing out just while I go and repair this? Because now people are passing out from heat. This thing is going to kill people due to noxious fumes. But our reputation is somehow at 70%. I don't know quite how we've managed that. Okay, I cannot wait for it to get to 11 o'clock. Everything has just kicked off here. Yet somehow we've still got a good reputation. It has not plummeted. We've had fights. We've had drunks vomiting on the floor. People are constantly passing out over here, which is all very odd. Right, hang on a minute. Call the train. That'll be the last train of the day, I would have thought. Right, all the staff people, just go in here unless people are going to faint. No, somebody else has fainted. Right, hang on a minute. Give them a drip. We really need to have the temperature down here. It's becoming a bit of a massive burden, but we do have almost 2,000 monies to play with, which is brilliant. So all the staff can now just go and have a well-deserved break. You can all just go and sit in here because you're all hungry, you're all tired. Oh, and he's leveled up. Moore's leveled up. Right, hang on a sec, hang on. So, journey complete. Yes, all the good stuff. The bad stuff, I imagine, is going to be quite a lot now. There's quite a lot of lost going on. Okay, so some fumes, yes, that's an unfortunate thing. Bodies nearby, yes, because people kept fainting from heat. And overcrowded. I think overcrowding is happening up here as well. I think people are getting very overcrowded up in this top bit as well. So, okay, we've done that. Now we might finally be able to work on this bit here. We might actually be able to get all this stuff done, open this up and make it not terrible. So, let's move the ticket machine. Let's move that round to sit just there. We might only be able to have the one, possibly. I don't think we can fit two in because of this slightly weird glitch thing going on just here, which is very unfortunate. I wonder if I can do it now. Can I sculpt the floor now? No. Yeah, I think that's a bug of some description. I'm not entirely sure why it won't let me sculpt that bit of floor. I don't know why. What if we do it from that room to there? No, you can't sort of mix it, so you can't sculpt the floor from that room and onto that tile. It just doesn't let you. Okay, fine. So we've got ourselves a ticket machine in there. That's fine. We've got ourselves a vent. Now what we need to do is get a fence to stop people walking through. That would make sense. Where a fence is in there? Just there. Okay. So we can put a fence just there. Would that do the job? That looks a little bit ugly just there, doesn't it? Hang on. Can we just put a fence like that and that? That looks terrible. That looks really awful. Can we sort the fencing out? There we go. Like that'll do. That's fine. So that stops people coming through. Now the heat down here is bad. The heat down here is very, very bad. So we must have something that we can do. There must be something that we can do. There's an air vent, concourse walls to help dissipate heat. We've got one there. It just makes that one square good, and everywhere else is still like an oven. So what can we do to do that better? Is there something we can do here? A fan. Cool down commuter slightly with this small and ineffectual fan. Hooray! And we need to get that. How many is that? 3 bonds of the 19. Yes. Level 2 fan. Cool down commuter slightly more with this larger and more powerful fan. Okay. We'll have a go at that, shall we? Let's see what the fan can do. So let's get ourselves a level 2 fan. How does that work? Oh, it just sort of sits like that. Okay. Now, can we put one just there? No. That's a shame. Oh, it must be built in the concourse. Hang on, wasn't that the concourse just there? Okay, right, where's incredibly hot then? Where is remarkably hot? So, just here. Now, could we put a couple of vents along the wall just there? Just a couple of air vents might help. Just drop a vent in and drop a vent in, just to let some air pass through. That'd be okay. And then we'll put a vent just there. And then maybe down there we could put the big fan. Maybe just there. Get ourselves, no, that's level 1. We want a level 2 fan. We want a proper fan. If we're going to do it properly. So yeah, we do that, look. And that, does that cool down just that area? Or does that cool down a lot? If we put it in the middle, like that, let's see what that does to the temperature. So we can run it on, it's fine. Let's see what that does to the temperature. Absolutely nothing. It does nothing to the temperature at all. Brilliant. So down here is still infernally hot, and I'm not entirely sure. We've got a very, very nice cool bit of fence just there. Other than that, how are we supposed to cool it down? I don't understand. We've put in all the things. Aircon is only in rooms, I think it said. So we can't put aircon on the concourse. So we can only put aircon in rooms. Right, hang on. Which of these rooms were hot? That room was hot. The utility room is hot. Do we want to cool them down and maybe that affects everywhere else? Let's give that a go. Let's put aircon in here. So we'll put a little aircon unit just there. Oh, and we get paid loads of money for that. Oh, that's marvellous. Okay, and we'll put the aircon... Doesn't really matter which way around it goes, does it, by the look of it? Surely it makes a difference. We'll put some aircon there as well. So now let's see what that does. They'll get powered on eventually. Okay, that's making a tiny bit of difference just there. That's cooled that bit of the room down. That's cooled that bit down. The staff room is still infernal. And all this is hot. I don't understand how we're supposed to make it. I've put a fan in and it sort of cools a little bit of territory. It cools a tiny bit, but not loads. I mean, if we put a fan there, it's blocking access to something else. Oh, yes, it's blocking access to that board. Can we move the board? I think having people cool and not fainting is probably a bit more important. Right, hang on. You, board, your time has come to move to just there. Good. Important being just there. And then have a level 2 fan just there. Sort of pointing as you come down the stairs might be quite nice. So like that, maybe. Is that going to help in any way, shape or form? I don't know. Right, and in here, we want some profit-making things as well. So, can we get a hotdog stand? Oh, everything's just too small. We'll have to wait for our hotdog stand. We shall have to wait. We can get other things, though. So, a crisp machine. Do you know what? That would fit perfectly in that little corner. And then, can we get a food billboard? Yeah, food billboard. Yes, lovely. Give us your monies. Bit of subtle advertising just there. And let's put a food billboard just there as well. So people can, walk through here and go, I'm a bit hungry. Oh, look, some food billboards. Lovely. Is that going to be okay just there? Or do we need to put a fence just there? People can't walk through there, can they? Well, now they definitely can't. Now they absolutely certainly can't walk through there. That looks a little bit terrible, doesn't it? That's not good. Right, and then what can we do on that wall? We've got something that we could put along here. What can we put? Do we want to put a cash machine there? Spend money in the station, given that there's something nearby. We could put a cash machine. Let's put one right there. We'll tuck one just there. Now, do we have enough power? Am I just draining the power far too much? Hang on, let's unpause and come out of that. Come out of the build mode. What are we doing for power? So power needs 7.12. That's the drain. And we make 7.5. So we're only just okay with the generators and everything we've got. And we still need to try and redress the heat issue. Oh, it's not quite so bad now. It's quite bad up here. Okay, granted, it's bad on here. That's not good. Everywhere else, a little bit across here. I mean, there's a fan there. There's a fan just there, a level 2 fan, blowing nice cold air. Why are these two things red hot? Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Did I not pause time for any of this? Okay. right. The day has started. Right, hang on a minute. I'm not ready for any of this. There's a rat. For some reason, there's not enough power all of a sudden. 7.12. We're generating 5. Oh, because the big generator has ran out of fuel. Okay, great. Hang on. Right, Moore's leveled up. Let's do Moore's level up. Let's give Moore... If we give Moore a point of strength, he can carry an extra thing. But Moore is just a shouty man. So let's get him with a bit more stamina. So he can just keep shouting at people for longer. Marvellous. Right, okay. Thomas, your job is clear. Go and refuel all the generators, please. That's very important. You need to do that really, really soon. Moore, you need to go and... we need to go and do a rat. And Taylor, you probably need to go and bring people back to life constantly, all the time, because everyone's just going to keep fainting and dying and all that kind of stuff. And we can now open this. That's all pointing the right way. We've got people coming in. Granted, they're going to come in and then have a fan, but if it's hot, that might be quite nice. They get to walk past a nice fan, so that's good. And why don't we get ourselves some more vents? Can we buy better vents? No, just level 1 air vents or purifiers. But the purifiers don't cool it down by the look of it. It just removes the fumes. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate, isn't it? It'd be nice if it cooled things down. Okay, so let's go through into here then. No, not tools, utilities. Let's put an air vent just there as well. We can sort of quite happily put these air vents on the walls around here because they don't really take up much. So yeah, we'll put one there. I don't have enough money to build this. Possibly should have took note of the money. didn't know the cash that we had. Never mind. Hopefully lots of people will come in through here now, look. Because we've got some more people coming in. They can go to there really quickly and buy loads of tickets. So yeah, 20. Please give us a lot more money because we need to pay for our staff for the hour. Right, move that through. Okay, marvellous. Have you killed the rat? Oh no, the rat's going up the stairs. Oh, you're supposed to kill the rat. Of course, you've not got that as your primary tool. Hang on. Right, you go and kill. Commence killing of rat. Commence rat death. Commence rat death immediately. Yeah, go on, jibbity jabbity, and boom, dead rat. Okay, right, you change back to your megaphone and go down here and shout at people on the station. What's the temperature like in places? It's okay. It could be better. It could be worse. Okay, right, let's see how this goes then. Let's see how the new way in goes. Immediately there is somebody looking a bit confused. Is there any way that we can get one of the map boards to them? I don't think it is. I don't know why the maps don't go on the wall. I don't know why the maps don't fit on a wall like they do with the posters. Because I know this isn't the London Underground. This is the Lubden Underground. But I've been on the Underground before and they have maps on the wall. They don't have maps like this everywhere. There are maps on the wall too. So I'm a little bit befuddled as to why we can't do that. Because these things are quite space intensive. But do you know what? Never mind. I'm sure it's all fine. They'll find their way. They'll find their way at some point. So the next thing is, do we save up and either get ourselves another staff member, or do we then start looking over here? Because we now need to rake in quite a lot of money and we need to get ourselves onto some other tracks. And now, is that a track just there? What line are you? That's blue line. We could do that. And then we've got black line up here. That's a bit far away. We've got navy line that we could work on. So we could take navy line and blue line, which would mean we'd have to build down here quite a bit. But that was sort of the plan anyway. Get struggle row to come down, have another little sort of concourse area over here, and then you can go to that platform or that platform. So that's what we might have to save up for next. That's what the money's going to go toward, I think. And then, yeah, we might need an extra staff member as well. No shops. I do apologise, sir. I do apologise. We're doing our best. Okay, there's quite a lot of people down here that are complaining about being crowded. Can we do anything about that? There's a PA thing that we can unlock. 2 bonds. We've got 14. Let's give that a go. And let's see if we can use an automated PA thing to just sort of yell at people. It has a very limited area of effect. Is that facilities? Is it one of these? Yes, we're level 1 PAs. 400 to build? Good grief. Okay, can't build on top of other objects. Oh, that's unfortunate. But if we build it there, must build in the concourse. Well, what's that then? Where do you think that is? That's the concourse just there. Oh, hang on a minute. That's very confusing. So if it faces that way, it's fine. But if it faces that way, it's not fine. Okay, that's a little bit strange. We might need to move that vent, possibly. But then, yeah, again, that's going to cost us reputation to move the vent around. Because people are here. And obviously, in theory, I guess we send in like workmen and go and take it apart and stuff. So maybe we'll have to wait. Maybe we will have to wait and then sort that out at a later date. Okay, fine. Well, it's 12:07 now. Let's just see if we can make it through to the end of another day. Okay, things have all gone horribly wrong. It's not gone well at all. So the wheelie bin is full, which means that the waste bins are also filling up. I've got nowhere really to put another wheelie bin right now. So, I mean, we could expand this out a bit more. I don't want to sculpt the floor. Let's do that. Let's just pop another bit there. And then we'll get ourselves another bit of utility room. So we can do that. And then we'll get ourselves another bin. So another wheelie bin can go just there. Because, yeah, Taylor has just got nowhere to put anything. So now hopefully Taylor can get on with that. He can get on with emptying the bin because there now is a bin. But that bin's full. All the bins are full. Some of them are making horrible sort of toxic smells. All the staff are exhausted. They're all exhausted. There's about 12 gazillion people in here. Satisfaction has plummeted. It was on 70% at some point. Now it's on 30%. 29%, it's just absolutely plummeting. So we'll have to see what that is. It's going to be overcrowding, isn't it? It's going to be overcrowding. Right, everyone just clear off home. Everyone just go away. Let me see what is happening in this place. Yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, we've got quite a lot of money now, which is nice, but there's just way too many people. It's going to be overcrowding. It's going to be the big thing, isn't it? We need one more person to move our 1,000th person. That's quite good, though. That's quite good. But yeah, all the people are tired. So more, you can just go and have a sit down. It's all fine. Thomas, oh, you've leveled up. Okay, marvellous. Right, you're hungry and thirsty and full of despair. Okay, let's increase your perception. Lovely. So there we go. So that increases that. You can go and have a little sit down here as well. Go into the break room. Lovely, lovely. Right, okay, speed time on. Let's get to the right, here we go. So, yeah, journey complete isn't as high as it could be. And, oh my goodness me, overcrowding is a huge, great, big, terrible issue. Right, we need to do something about that. We need another person. Another person with another megaphone, I think, might be very useful. So they could stand down here and try and un-overcrowd people. And then maybe up here, and then maybe we'll try and put one of the automated little things in here, one of the sort of the speaker things in. We'll give that a go as well. But, I mean, if that continues, if that reputation plummet continues, it will be all over. I think when you get to 0 reputation, obviously you get shut down because you're terrible. So we'll have to see what we can do with that. We'll have to see if we can try and rectify this by getting an extra staff person in, getting in some things to do with the overcrowding. But you know what? We shall do that next time because I think we're okay for now. I mean, it started off quite promisingly. It's all got a little bit wobbly right now, but it's fine. We'll sort it out. Look, they've got ages. It's only just gone midnight. We've got ages to sort the rubbish out, empty the bins, sort everything out. How's the heat looking? That's looking okay. That's not so bad. Still a little bit up here that we need to look at. But yeah, so we'll come back. We'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can survive. See if we can stay over, what, 10% would be great, I think. If we can stay over 10% reputation and then maybe try and build it back up a bit. But yeah, we'll have a go and see how it goes next time out. Because yeah, we'll finish up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be splendid. And also, if you are not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in Overcrowd. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Flying rhinos are not allowed. Pink hippos are fine, but no flying rhinos. Doing that for that length of time is making me feel very uncomfortable. You're like violating me with your weird zebra eyes. Get off. Mystic. Okay, this is just an acid trip. If we can crash into a rainbow, then something is fundamentally wrong with the world. Whoa, you cheating giraffe git.